तू जो पास है मुझे प्यास है तेरे जिस्म का एहसास है. Wow, what a great song to represent Venus. In this video, I will help you understand through the help of music how the Ketu Mahadasha truly unfolds and what it is able to increase and decrease in your life. Let's talk about the Mahadashas if you are new to astrology. So the Ketu Mahadasha arrives first for 7 years. And right after that, following it, we have the Venus Mahadasha that lasts for 20 years. Now, Ketu as a planet represents a few interesting things. It represents detachment, isolation, separation. It represents spirituality, intuition, going into yourself, relying not on your senses, but relying on your inner knowing. And it also has a link to your past life desires. And so these themes play out within the Ketu Mahadasha in just 7 years. It is abrupt and it is harsh, and it is done in a very short and speedy manner, which makes it feel nothing less than a total upheaval of your life, amounting to a demolition, which allows you the space and cleansing to rethink the things that you value. Have you heard that song called Nahi Samne? It goes something like this. देखो छोड़ के किस रास्ते वो जाते हैं, सारे रास्ते वापस मेरे दिल को आते हैं. नहीं सामने ये अलग बात है, मेरे पास है तू मेरे साथ है. Do you notice that the song starts with the words of separation, and it then goes on to the singer talking about how the person that he loves is no longer close to him, and yet he feels that person so strongly and believes that they are with him. This is the true sign of Ketu. It is being able to sense what is not physically there. And so this knowing comes from a past life, or it comes from experiences you had before Ketu, which suddenly disappear during the Ketu Mahadasha, leaving a sense of deep gaps that cannot be filled. And so you are mourning during that period. You are still sensing them, and the feelings still linger on. What Ketu does do is provide you with a strong ability to sense your inner signals over what you can see in the external space around you. And it is sort of a knowing that it creates in you that's coming from a past. And it just looks like delusion for the onlooker, but to the person experiencing the Ketu Mahadasha, there's a very deep knowing, a very strong sense of feeling. Now, Ketu separates you during its Mahadasha from the people around you. During this time, you are left to yourself. It turns off the physical senses, it turns off the world. And the only dimension you now have access to is your intuition. You have the isolation, the space, and the separation to only follow the beat of your own heart and nobody else. You know, I heard the song recently and I was astonished. This song really beautifully captures the experience of the Ketu Mahadasha. It has the silence, the separation, the detachment, the longing. It has so many things within it that describe the lasting essence of the Ketu Mahadasha. Meanwhile, the Venus Mahadasha represents something completely different. It represents what to me feels like the opposite. It represents the material life, the material comforts, wealth. It represents relationships and harmony, and it represents the enjoyment of everything that you associate with life. And it also represents devotion, because Venus is exalted in Pisces, the sign of spirituality. So these themes play out in a longer period of time because it's 20 years long, and so Venus takes its sweet time to infuse your life with all these beautiful significations. You see, in the Vedic scriptures, the Venus Graha is known as having Sanjeevani Vidya, which means the ability to bring to life what is essentially deprived and dead. And believe me, one feels during the Ketu Mahadasha. And so that is why the Venus Dasha comes after the Ketu Mahadasha, so that it can awaken all of the senses and everything that has been depleted in the Ketu Mahadasha. Now, in contrast, let's have a look at the second song. The second song starts with these words. It goes, Dhimi dhimi, bhini bhini, khushboo hai tera badan. सुलगे महके पिघले दहके क्यों ना बहके मेरा मन. Now, before we get into the lyrics itself, let's take a moment to realize how soft these words are. The actual title of the song is called Dhimi Dhimi, which means slowly, softly. It's not abrupt like Ketu. Instead, it is slow and subtle. And so Dhimi Dhimi really beautifully represents the gradual process of Venus, which works in harmony and in balance with its surroundings to infuse your life with all of its significations slowly and sweetly. So why does Venus have this manner in its behavior and not Ketu? If you think about Venus, it is represented by the zodiac sign of Taurus. And Taurus, is a sign that is very slow moving. It symbolizes partaking of all the sensually charged things in this world. It emphasizes how things look, how they taste, how they smell, how they feel. It's the enjoyment of the material world. And it's quite opposite from Ketu in this manner if you think about it. So Venus is able to spring forth and notice all of these physical and material things that Ketu is not concerned with. And so after Ketu, where all of your senses have been dulled and completely turned off, the Venus Graha is responsible for reawakening all of those senses. Just have a look at the lyrics of the song again. It says, Sulge mehke, pighale dehke, क्यों ना बहके मेरा मन, जो चली हवा की नशा हुआ है समा भी जैसे धुआं धुआं. तेरा रूप है कि ये धूप है, खुले बाल है कि है बदलियां. तू जो पास है मुझे प्यास है, तेरे जिस्म का एहसास है. Wow, what a great song to represent Venus. So you see, the song emphasizes all the subtle observations and the pure appreciation of all the physical qualities of a person. And the things that you can see with your eyes because they're obvious to everyone. They don't rely on some past life thing or something you feel as an intuition within you. They rely on your physical senses. He's able to describe the object of his desire because it is near to him, not somewhere far away like Ketu. The song describes the body of the person and acknowledges how the experience of being close to that person has an impact on him. And so what Venus is able to do is keep you attuned to the present moment, able to enjoy this moment, which Ketu would not allow you to do. So with that, I will end today's video. Thank you so much for listening to this analysis and exploration or explanation of how Ketu Mahadasha and Venus Mahadasha is likely to feel for any individual through the help of these two songs that I found. Also, if there are other songs that you have heard that make you really understand the Ketu experience and the Venus experience, then please post them in the comment section of this video. Aside from that, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Also hit the bell icon so that you never miss a video when I post it. See you next time. Bye. If you're looking for more videos on Ketu, then check out this video.